But let's go ahead and watch this. I like letting Melton fans see at me, so let's go ahead and check this out.
Me going out there, me not wanting to be there, just videotapes of me saying what I've always wanted to say to his face. It might be interesting.
I would have no problem with that.
Yeah, didn't you guys do that on MLC already?
Yeah. If he wants to hold a phone up and he and I have a conversation where he talks about how much of a piece of shit he thinks I am, that could be kind of fun. That could be kind of interesting because I don't think Chad values my opinion about him, and I don't value Chad's opinion about me. It's fucking internet, people. It's nonsense. It's WWE. It's not real. So if I go like pick him up at the airport and he just records the entire conversation from the airport back to here, and it's just him telling me what a piece of shit I am and then me arguing back with him, that could be kind of fun. You know, it'd be kind of funny, you know, for the goof.
I would do it if I were you.
Because I'll go to that dumb Stoney's bar and it'll be funny that I'm there and everything's funny about it.
It wouldn't be Stoney's, Chad. It would be Partners Pub. We want you there for Cuckfest or Polycule Fest or whatever. The first anniversary.
Powder Puff Comedy.
The first anniversary of the Polycule. That's
White Girl Interrupted.
White Girl.
No. Oh, a posse?
And maybe that guy will punch you again.
Yeah, the owner of Stoney's can punch me in the face one more time.
Dude, it would be funny. Maybe we should wait till the next anniversary show and we could take a freeze frame picture of Cheetos with like his fist on Chad's chin and just do a funny little, you know, Cheetos assaulting Chad bit. I wouldn't mind it.
Or we just get Cheetos to come out to Partners Pub for the event if Chad comes out. Too,
or we just have Cheetos punch Chad in the face. One of the two.
Hell, we don't even need to ask. He'll just do it on his own.
Right.
One more time.
But I can make fun of April on stage. I can make fun of him. I think there's something there that I'm not going to say no to right now. But
I will tell you this, Chad. If there's one thing I do not allow on my shows, it's making fun of me. I simply will not. I mean, shit, man. I let the sound lady talk shit to me.
Dude, you can't go up and talk shit about April and Aaron. He's going to steal my whole set.
Yeah, Chad, you can't bite other people's shit. Well, no offense, Johnny, but Chad would be the headliner.
Yeah.
So, I mean, technically, you would get to go up there and unload first. So, he'd have to pick up whatever's left.
I will say this. I'm not doing it below 1,500. That's just not happening.
Yeah, but we talked about this yesterday. That's reasonable. Because if you pay him you pay him $1,000. If you pay him $1,000 after flight, hotel, and food, he's either like taking home $100 or he's even paying out of pocket, depending on where he goes. So, I think $1,500 is fair.
That's like a college.
Wait, $1,500 for what?
For the show.
So he gives you $1,500 cash and he pays for everything?
$1,500 cash, and yeah, he puts me up and
Whoa.
The $1,500 cash is for you to be put up.
$1,000 I'll put you up. For sure. $1,500 and I pay another, $500 to $1,000 out of pocket. Chad, we're being unreasonable. You're not that good. I don't want you to hear that bad. There's a number. There's a ceiling that I'm willing to hit.
Flight, he gives you a hotel, and then he gives you $1,500 cash.
Yeah, because that'd be worth my time. It'd be,
I would do it. I don't think he's going to do. I would say $1,250 cash, and he pays for your flight and he gets you 2 nights at a hotel.
See, Kevin. Okay, Kevin understands the game. Kevin gets it a little more. It's not bad. Yeah. That's you know what? I'll consider it.
Okay. Then it seems like you're doing it for money. You'll make the money on the back end, like Rob saw. You make it on the back end with all the content you're going to get.
And he'll make the money back, too. And somebody's going to crowdfund that.
And you guys should do a show once a week. I mean, listen, the problem was...
Here's my problem, Kev. I don't want to do another show. When are we going to do this show?
Yeah, that's what I get with people asking me to be on their show. Like, I'll guest host. Like, someone's like, "Oh, dude, Mersh offered you a gig," and I still someone sent me the offer in the email, and I haven't checked it. But it's just like, when am I going to do Mersh's show? Am I supposed to quit doing Steel
Right.
Toe to do Mersh's show? Am I supposed to quit doing my show to do Mersh's show? I don't know that I want to do either of those things. And I'm already 3 for you every week and then 6 for me every week. It's just it's kind of enough.
Yeah. And then, like what Chad and I are both radio guys. Like, we would do a good show together, but it would be a waste to do it on someone like Melton. Again, Melton's below me because Melton's show is about me. That's how the pecking order works. If he wants to do like a real show and then compete with me that way, then we could talk about how we're equals. But right now we're not, because Melton is just like a barnacle on a ship is not the ship. And Melton is a barnacle on what we do. Again, I can already hear the seething in the YouTube chat. I'm sorry, guys. That's who you follow. I didn't make you do it. Don't get mad at me.
No, not live, just on a show, because you guys are like the odd couple or whatever. The whole point is, Steel Toe makes a lot of mistakes. First of all, he doesn't put his super chats up on his
You
screen.
think?
Part of the fun of doing a show, sending super chats, is seeing your name up there, right, Big W?
I understand. Kevin, you're not wrong. I'm lazy. Haven't we talked about this? Like, how do you put super chats up on the screen on OBS? I don't want to use StreamYard. I think StreamYard sucks. I think StreamYard's gay. I like OBS better. But
I think it's something to do with the YouTube studio settings.
okay.
Like you open, because like when you set up your show, you set up like YouTube's like feed through their studio thing, right? And then you plug it all in.
Yeah, but then I plug it into Restream
yeah.
because we're
But,
on 4 different places.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, as far as I know, I think there's a setting on YouTube for super
All right.
chats.
We'll do
show up
tech
on the
support. We'll do tech support some other time. Someone wants to email with an easy link for that. Very cool. Awesome.
I'll
Thank you.
figure it out for you on my
Well, let's
vacation
get
and
back
free
to
time.
let's get back to Kevin and Chad here teaming up to do a show together. I need a better pitch from Kevin than a Melton show though, because I feel like that's Kevin just getting his dig in at Melton because he thinks Melton's a fat retarded whale, which he clearly is, and we all goof on him. But I need a better pitch than that. Like, if we're gonna do a show, because like even shitting on everybody would get old after a while.
Right. Plus, with shitting on Melton, you're going to be watching a guy watching clips of you.
Right. You can't really shit on Melton other than what we already shit on Melton for, because again, sorry to his fans, because you guys are sensitive, but he doesn't do a show. He doesn't have content. It's just me. So it'd be a show of 2 people watching themselves. What I'm trying to say is Melton's just boring. No offense.
Part of the fun, Chad, you gotta go just to stick it at Melton, and then you guys gotta. You know what would make Melton furious? If you guys did a show and you made money, that would make him furious, and people would watch, because a lot of people don't like Melton. People are just at it with the Melton going after Steel Toe, and the fact that Steel Toe's basically reaching out to you. You guys will make money. I'm up. You guys can be on the MLC network if you want. That's how.
Oh shit! Look at that offer, Johnny.
Oh, there we go.
Well, now this is a horse of a different color.
Now we're talking about that sweet Kevy Brenny money.
We're talking about Kevy Brenny sweetening the pot now. I don't know. I don't know if I can hold off. Maybe we don't do a Wednesday evening show anymore. Maybe we do the Aaron and Chad show on the MLC network instead. Maybe we're the lead-in to MLC on Wednesdays. I don't know.
That's how much I believe in this. You just got to do it.
Like, the Steel Toe anniversary already happened, and he's like revisiting it. He's going backwards and watching tape of them talking about the upcoming anniversary.
Well, Chad, I'll tell you why. Because Melton doesn't have anything. It's literally
can't do a show about like stories or news. He can't
Right.
transition to something else until something organically comes up.
Right.
All he has is watching this show and talking about it.
Yeah, no offense, guys, but your boy has to wait for me. Like, when I say I'm his daddy, I'm literally saying he has to wait for daddy to come home to provide content. If I don't put the food on his plate, this motherfucker don't eat. Literally and figuratively. And if you look at Melton, he needs to eat. I mean, he wants to maintain
Well,
that.
He
That
doesn't need to eat.
How are his obliques going to drag on the ground when he takes a shit if daddy doesn't feed him?
People who are watching a show aren't even watching. They're just interacting with each other in the chat. No one's watching him watch Steel Toe talking about the anniversary show.
That's another good point by Kevin. Nobody's a fan of Patrick Melton. No, like the people who watch him aren't even fans of him. They just obsessively hate me. So they're fans of me. If you obsessively hate something, you are a fan of it. You are acknowledging that it's good because you just can't stop. So he doesn't really have any fans. Without me, he's nothing. And I know he hates hearing that, but it couldn't be more evident.
He's watching old clips of Steel Toe saying Kiki was going to be there. It's unwatchable. So someone should snipe this unwatchable garbage that he...
But Kevin, you understand that it's unwatchable garbage. You just pointed that out. So why don't Chad and I do a show where we like just talk about how it's unwatchable garbage and then cover other things?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I don't want to put unwatchable garbage on my screen so that my fans can see unwatchable garbage and go, this is garbage. I'm not watching this. Like, I'm not putting this clip up because it's unwatchable garbage. This is entertaining stuff from Kevin. He's got some ideas. If it was unwatchable garbage, I wouldn't play it on the show and talk about it. So Kevin's got the bud of a good idea here. Kevin's got something, and I'm interested. And if I can remove one of my evening shows and do something like this, or even maybe it eliminates 2 of the evening shows. I don't know. I'm interested. I'm interested in talking about it.
Every day puts out garbage.
I am interested in possibly doing the October show. There might be something there.
Yeah, and from there you can work out some schedule. I mean, Steel Toe probably has kids on a weekend. But if you guys don't do something, you're just dumb. What do you have to lose? Nothing.
I got the Ray
to lose.
I'm doing the Ray DeVito show that's killing right now.
Chad's a dick. Chad is a deadpan asshole. I'm doing the Ray DeVito show that's killing right now. Most of the people watching this show right now are going, who's Ray DeVito?
Ray DeVito?
What's a Ray DeVito? Isn't that the Giants quarterback?
Yeah, you're doing Kumia's Cox, which is drying up anyway because Kumia doesn't exist. So, and then you got Ray DeVito, and then
don't forget Mondays with Mazer.
Oh yeah, so now you got 4 shows: Mondays with Mazer, Ray DeVito, Kumia's Cox, and Chad's Toes or whatever you're gonna call it.
Chad's Toes. What?
And his show is not good. It's all about Steel Toe. So the fact that Steel Toe doesn't try to punch back on him makes no sense.
We don't punch back. We point out how pathetic he is and how his fans are pretty much sociopaths. I mean, they're alone, mentally ill, unlovable sociopaths. I mean, punching back at Melton is easy. You just point out exactly what he does and what he is, and then you keep doing your show. Like,
yeah, we punch back during every show because we know he's going to see it. Like, we don't need to go to him or play clips of his and then berate them.
There's nothing funnier to me than hearing from other people about how Melton's seething because we treated him like a flea and just went, what are you doing? Get out of here. I love hearing that. Or that someone mentions Jesse PS in his Discord and he bans them and goes insane. It's like, why are you even watching things that closely, you pathetic turn-up looking mother? Like, why is this something you're watching to even see the bout? Like, you're just looking for things to make you upset because you're a naturally unhappy guy.
I mean, that's, first of all, in the Dabbleverse, that's kind of what
I'm not in a Dabbleverse. No, thank you. I am not. I will watch anything. I will cover anything. Like, we watched Tucker Carlson today. I'm not in the Tuckerverse. Just talking some shit.
Is there a Tuckerverse?
Yeah, I just made it. There's a Tuckerverse now.
They want anyway. They don't want Steel Toe doing his own show every day about like what's going on and his version of The View, hot topics.
Right, but guess what? I have a built-in audience that does want that. Like, I have an audience that wants that. So I mix in both of them. We did a lot of that today. Now we're doing this part. We try to keep as many people happy as possible. If anything, we do the most intricate show out of any of you. Because we're spinning plates, we're balancing multiple audiences. You guys have this world that you're in, and that's kind of all you have to talk about. We have people who, when we do this, they get disgusted, and they don't want to watch at this point. And they'll come back later when we're talking about other things. we've got a balancing act over here.
And then we've got some people who literally, as soon as we go on the air, just scream in our chat, just, you suck, you're horrible, it's all ending, it's over.
Yeah.
Like people that literally hate us so much that they can't go watch anything else.
It
It's
makes
the best in the world.
it really does make me so happy to know that they seethe into a void.